The 1990s were a wild playground of innovation, a decade when tech dreams and marketing madness collided. From futuristic gadgets to bizarre consumer flops, not every idea made out alive. Some promised to change the world and instead became punchlines. Here are 10 innovative products from the 1990s that failed miserably. Number 10. Phone Relief Headset. The phone relief headset, launched in the early 1990s, was marketed as a revolutionary comfort device for heavy phone users. It clipped a traditional telephone receiver to a plastic shoulder mount, freeing the user's hands during calls. A supposed ergonomic breakthrough for office workers. However, despite its bold infomercial campaign and as seen on TV appeal, the product quickly became a laughingstock. Users found it bulky, awkward, and uncomfortable, with frequent slips and poor balance. As lightweight headsets and cordless phones entered the market, the phone relief became obsolete almost overnight. Today, it stands as a humorous reminder of how innovative 90s inventions sometimes failed spectacularly. Number 9. Crystal Pepsi. Crystal Pepsi, launched in 1992 by PepsiCo, was a bold attempt to redefine soft drinks for the health-conscious generation of the 1990s. Marketed as a clear cola, it symbolized purity and innovation, free from caffeine and artificial coloring. The transparent drink sparked massive curiosity and initial sales success. However, consumers quickly realized that despite its look, it tasted almost identical to regular Pepsi, confusing the market. Competitors like Coca-Cola's Tab Clear further muddled the message, and within a year, Crystal Pepsi disappeared from shelves. Though it failed commercially, it remains an iconic example of 1990s marketing ambition and nostalgia for failed innovation. Number 8. Maxwell's Ready-to-Drink Coffee. In the early 1990s, Maxwell's ready-to-drink coffee emerged as a bold innovation aimed at modern consumers seeking convenience. Packaged in sleek cans, it promised cafe-quality coffee on the go. However, poor timing, limited shelf stability, and unappealing aftertaste doomed the product. Americans weren't yet accustomed to cold, canned coffee, a trend that would only boom decades later with brands like Starbucks and Dunkin'. Maxwell's attempt was seen as confusing and unnecessary, blending neither the freshness of brewed coffee nor the sweetness of soft drinks. Despite heavy marketing, it vanished quickly, becoming a classic case of innovation arriving too soon. Number 7. Beanie Babies. In the 1990s, Beanie Babies became a cultural craze, marketed as collectible toys that would one day be worth a fortune. Created by Ty Warner, these small, understuffed plush animals were sold in limited editions, fueling frenzy among collectors. Stores sold out within hours, and prices skyrocketed on resale markets. However, the speculative bubble burst by the late 1990s when overproduction and lost consumer interest caused values to collapse overnight. Once considered the next big investment, Beanie Babies ended up cluttering attics instead of minting millionaires. The downfall of Beanie Babies became a textbook example of 90s consumer hype and the dangers of artificial scarcity marketing. Number 6. Nintendo Virtual Boy. In 1995, Nintendo launched the Virtual Boy, an ambitious attempt to bring 3D gaming into homes. Marketed as the first true 3D console, it used a red monochrome display and stereoscopic visuals to simulate depth. However, the experience was far from immersive. Its graphics were limited. The headset was bulky and uncomfortable, and extended play often caused headaches and eye strain. Lacking color, portability, and a strong game library, the Virtual Boy failed to capture gamers' interest. Despite Nintendo's innovative vision, poor execution and high cost doomed the device. Discontinued within a year, it remains a fascinating symbol of bold 1990s experimentation that arrived far before its time. Number 5. Rejuvenique Facial Mask. The Rejuvenique Facial Mask, launched in the late 1990s, promised a revolutionary beauty experience, but became one of the decade's most infamous product flops. Marketed as a facial toning system, it resembled a creepy electric mask straight out of a horror movie. Using small electric shocks, it claimed to tighten facial muscles and rejuvenate the skin without surgery. However, users found the sensations painful and the mask's appearance unsettling. Critics mocked it for its eerie design and questionable science. Number 4. QCat. The QCat, launched in the late 1990s, was a handheld barcode scanner designed to bridge print and digital media. Shaped like a small cat, it allowed users to scan barcodes from magazines and products, instantly taking them to related websites. Marketed as a revolutionary tool for advertisers and consumers, it was backed by major companies like Radio Shack and Forbes. However, the QCat failed miserably due to its impracticality, privacy concerns, and a rapid rise of search engines that made it obsolete. Number 3. McDonald's Arch Deluxe. In the mid-1990s, McDonald's launched the Arch Deluxe, a burger marketed as a sophisticated option for adults. With a peppered bacon patty, potato roll, and secret mustard mayo sauce, it was meant to attract a more mature audience, an ambitious shift from the chain's family-friendly image. McDonald's invested over $150 million in one of the most expensive marketing campaigns in fast food history, promoting it as a burger with a grown-up taste. The Arch Deluxe flopped spectacularly, becoming a symbol of corporate overreach and misunderstanding consumer identity in 1990s marketing. Number 2. Harley-Davidson perfume. In the early 1990s, Harley-Davidson, known for its rugged motorcycles and rebellious spirit, made a surprising move into the fragrance industry with the launch of Harley-Davidson perfume and cologne. The brand aimed to bottle the essence of freedom and adventure, hoping loyal bikers would embrace its scent as passionately as they did the roar of a Harley engine. However, the idea backfired. Fans found the concept laughable, and non-riders saw no appeal in smelling like motor oil and leather. Despite sleek packaging and heavy marketing, the perfume couldn't capture Harley's raw identity. It quickly became one of the decade's most infamous product misfires. Number 1. Apple Newton. The Apple Newton, launched in 1993, was one of the tech giant's most ambitious yet disastrous experiments of the 1990s. Marketed as the world's first personal digital assistant, PDA, it promised revolutionary features like handwriting recognition, note-taking, and wireless data sharing. However, the Newton's poor accuracy, high price, and bulky design turned innovation into embarrassment. Consumers mocked its unreliable handwriting feature, famously parodied in pop culture. Despite its failure, the Newton laid the groundwork for future devices like the iPhone and iPad, proving that even Apple's greatest setbacks could inspire future success. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for latest updates about the vintage videos.